Alright, welcome back to part 2 of part 5, I guess we could say. I'm continuing on the last episode. So in this episode we're gonna continue building on the rims, and I'm gonna remove one of the tires from the wheel as well. Prepare them for the paint job that I want to get done. As I've been making this video, I realized that I haven't even said that I'm going to continue this on YouTube instead. So this is going to be my first video on YouTube instead of TikTok. So if you like what you're seeing and you want to continue watching the previous episodes, you can head over to TikTok. It's the same name as I have here on YouTube, just Adam Kindåker in Swedish. But if I would try and translate that to English, it would sound Kindaker. So I think I got it. I'm on YouTube instead of TikTok. You can head over there if you want to see the previous episodes. I'm continuing from there. Oh, and also I've realized that me trying to introduce in the start what I'm going to be able to do in one video is just a complete waste of time because I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera, so I'm talking a lot more, which means more content for me to put in the video. And B, my ADHD I can't do that planning. I just need to, I'm just starting off doing stuff, and then I get to see how far I make it before a video becomes too long. So I'm gonna scratch that, and we'll just continue from where I ended the previous episode, and just see how far we're making it. That's about it, okay? First things first, let's continue with these rims. Still need to get these weights out of the way. I need to remove this little thing, and we're gonna look into the rear wheel as well. Just get this out of the way. I wonder if this will work. Oh, it did. Perfect. And the weights. And there we go. Right, onto the rear wheel as well. I have some stuff here that I actually can remove. I just need to remember where it goes. So let's put it here and forget about it. What was that? Right, so here is like the gear. Do you call it the cog gear? I don't know what you call these, but I find them quite fascinating actually. When I first started repairing this bike and building on it and doing my own stuff, I had no clue that they're not connected to anything. Like obviously they are, but you can remove them by hand like this. And that's because they're mounted with these little rubber pillows, maybe I will call them rubber pillows. You see, these bits fit in between these parts right here. So when you get the power from the engine down into the chain and into these gears, they're called gears, I think. It actually has to go through these little rubber things as well. And my best guess on this is to reduce wear and tear. Like obviously metal against metal would be like the janking on this hub. It would be too much, I think. So that's why the engineers came up with this. So it's just like a bit of suspension between the power you get out from the engine and when it goes out into the wheel. I remember when I first saw this, I was like, wow, that's smart. I don't know if it looks like this today, but it sure did in 2002. Remove that as well. Remember where I put it. Over here. I think I can remove this as well. Yeah, there we go. And I don't have a machine to remove the wheel. No, the entire thing is the wheel, right? If the entire thing is a wheel, then you have the rim, and then you have the, what's this called then? Tire. It's called tire. I don't have a machine to remove the tires, but I do have a neighbor who's a mechanic. I had to pay him to do the stuff I want him to do. He doesn't do it for free just because I know it. So I just want to pay him once to get the ice tires onto the rims. I don't want to pay him to remove a already worn tire. I can do that myself. It's not the most convenient way, but I'm gonna use the
angle grinder for this one. Yeah, I just hope I don't scratch the rims, and I sure hope that it doesn't catch onto the rubber and just snaps away. So I'm gonna be real careful, okay? But I'm gonna try this and see how it goes. Safety goggles. Yeah, no, you see what it looks like here, and I'm confused why I can't find stuff when it's just all over the place. I gotta take a shit, so I'm about to shit myself. I'm gonna pause for a bit, take a shit, and I'll be back. Okay, found my old gaming chair. Did not find the safety goggles, found these. I think I used them in a previous episode as well. So I'll use them again. All right. Oh, it's gonna smell so bad in here. Okay, I'm ready. No, I'm not. I need to plug this in as well. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, maybe this is not the best idea. It's like spraying. I'm getting rubber all over myself, and there's a car behind me as well. Maybe I'll start off with this, but yeah, maybe this will work instead. Ooh, it smells so bad in here already. Okay, yeah, let's go with this. Fuck. Ooh, oh, that smells bad. This is gonna take so much time. Ooh, it smells like burnt rubber in here. Cause like the air is out, but they're just old and hard, and I don't think that I can get the tools to go and get in here. Like, I do have these, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to wedge them in there. That smelled horribly, and it's probably not that good for me either. Maybe if I put a mask on and that means I'm gonna get rubber all over me. How am I going to do this? Well, let's find that mask. Right, so I know this is not the best way to do it. It's probably not good for my health either. I don't recommend anyone doing this, but at least I have protective gear. And I also opened the door into the garage, so most of this is hopefully disappearing. That smells horribly bad. Oof. Oh, that's not good for your health. I can tell you that. Damn. Oof. Oh, it's so bad for me. It's so bad. Oh my god. Yeah, look at that. That's not good. Well, that's not good for me and not the environment either, so I'm just gonna leave that for a while. Most of it is aired out now. At least it doesn't smell too bad being in here anymore. Or maybe I'm just getting used to it as well. Still need to get rid of about 4 centimeters of rubber and a bit of steel as well. I'm starting to doubt myself now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach where I need to reach with the grinder, but I'll give it a go at least. I just realized that I'm gonna need to remove some more of the tire, like about that much, so I can fit the entire grinder inside to reach. What am I thinking? I don't know. Stop thinking, more doing. Right, so I've been sitting here for a while, and no, this was definitely not the best idea. I still have half of it to go, but I wanted to show you a little bit of what I've been doing, because there is a groove right here. It goes in. It looks like this from the side, and because I don't want to damage the rim, I can't be going with the angle grinder like this, because then I'm going to touch the rim instead of the tire and the little steel wire that goes along the inner edge of the tire. So I've been sitting with the grinder something like this, and just very, very fine movements here just to try and scrape away that metal wire. And eventually I did it. I did end up scratching the rims a little bit, but it's not too bad. I still have 50% to go. I need to do the same thing on the bottom part here. I'm not gonna film that. I already showed you a bit, so I'm gonna continue doing this and I'll get back to you once I'm done. Well, sure is a good thing that I'm stubborn, because this was not a good idea. I made it through. Yes, you can. Okay, would have been a lot easier just paying that guy to remove the tire, but yeah, I'm a bit too stubborn for that. These are on the inside here, just along the edge. There's a metal wire, keep everything in place. That is what I've not been cutting it off like so. I've been using the grinder and like gently just tapping that wire from this angle back and forth to dig into the material until it's snapped off. And finally it did. Same goes for this tire as well. This rim, sorry, I keep on messing that up. Wheel, rim, tire. Whole thing is wheel, rim, tire. Let's remove these weights from this rim as well. Lastly, this little air nipple, air vent, not a vent, the tunnel that lets the air go from the compressor to inside of the tire. Let's remove that damn thing, okay? I wonder what the name for that is. That may be like 14? It was 14. Right, I think at this one, yeah, this one I can use again. I don't need to get a new one. That's quite handy. Me gusta. Me gusta. I'm gonna take these rims with me to work tomorrow, and after I'm done working, I'll ask them if I can borrow that booth that I've been talking about, and I'll show you what it is, and we'll continue from there. So I know I've been talking about using that sandblaster. I finally looked up the word. It's a sandblaster that I've been talking about. I know I've been talking about using that on these rims, but now when I checked with work again if I could use it, they said no. I'm like, oh my god, you've told me that in the first place, but apparently there's some safety protocols that are missing, so if I hurt myself using it, no insurance is gonna cover it, so that's a no. I will have to sand these by hand, which is gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It means I'm gonna have to start off by removing this tape. I guess I could just sand through the tape as well, but if I can remove it, I will try and do that. And yeah, then it's just digging into this with the sandpaper. Well, okay. I should be happy that I can do this, and I am. But it's gonna suck, okay? It's gonna suck so f***ing bad. Can I just remove this by hand, or do I need to? This tape is gonna come loose. Sure looks like it. Oh. It's all worn down and damaged, so it just keeps on snapping off for me. I was hoping that I could just get an edge out like this and get the entire thing to come off. That's not gonna happen. Getting a good chunk out of it right now. And I didn't even jinx it. Okay, let's see how long I can keep this going. about that much. This is some tedious work right here. I mean, I like working on this stuff, but some things are definitely more fun than others. And getting these bits of tape to come loose from the rim is just not the most stimulating work I've ever done. Not gonna lie. When it comes to sanding all of this by hand, I guess I'm gonna miss this part, because at least it's rather fast if you compare it to using sandpaper on all of this. Wow, I have a chair. Would not be easier to just sand? No, keep on going. You started this now. Finish it. So that's one strip of this white tape removed, 3 to go. This one does not look as damaged as the other one, so hopefully it's gonna come off a little bit easier. Weird. Today I had no doubts on myself, just starting recording, speaking English. And some days it really gets to my head. I have to prepare and just talk myself into it, you know, shake a little bit, just get straight into it. And today I just sat down, started recording, started speaking English, and I don't know why. I don't know why that happens. I guess I feel a bit more confident today than I did the last day I did it. That's when it's the most important to do it anyways, I found out. I guess that comes for some people earlier in life. It didn't for me, but I figured it out. Yeah, today was a good day and it felt real easy to just start recording, and whenever it doesn't feel easy, it's equally important that I just push through and try to record something anyways, because then it feels so much easier when I have days like these. It's quite fun how it works. And for me, that's recording and talking English and trying to be more social. For some people it's other stuff, like we all have our different journeys in life, and for me it's to overcome the feeling of public humiliation, I guess. I know I do my best here. It might not be the most effective way every time, but that's not really what counts now, is it? What counts is that you do it. And yeah, it really helped. It's been helping me get back to being myself, I think, which is cool. It's a cool feeling. And apparently today I've had to feel a bit more serious. I wanted to talk about this for some reason, but I don't really know why. Just go with the flow. What is going on here? Two out of four. 2 out of 4. Is this overlapped? It's like two of them. It's a double whammy over there. Don't hit me with that. You know, I really feel like my very best self when I'm doing something, being creative like this. It's almost like therapy. Therapy? I don't know. Therapy. It helps my brain, okay? Like doing something creative, try to do as much as possible. Like spend less time on my phone, getting out of bed in the morning, like all of that stuff. Having something to look forward to, like coming here doing this. It's really a good thing to have in life. I think we're supposed to be like this. Like everyone has their own interests and hobbies, but yeah, just doing something with your hands. We're not made to consume too much stuff on the internet, like just sitting on the couch, watching endlessly, doom scrolling on your phone, eating bad stuff, just sitting there consuming media that is coming from like a negative point of view, you know? Like the only thing you do is you just fill your brain with all this negativity that goes around in the world, and yes, it is a part of the world too, for sure. Like there's no denying it. I'm not denying the bad stuff that's going on, but I'm more important to myself. That it's very selfish of me to say this, but for me to feel good and not care as much and just do my own thing in life, I need to stop caring and just do whatever I can to make myself and the people around me, the closest circle around me, feel good as well. And I just think that if you do that, then it's naturally gonna, like, you know, if everyone was just doing that all the time, I think the world would be a better place. Well, maybe not, like, should not be too selfish either, then that's gonna backfire as well. But it just feels like we as like humans are kind of losing a grip on taking care of each other. We're just looking at this, oh, you're supposed to have this by that age, and you're supposed to be married, and you're supposed to have kids, and what matters is if you have like a savings account, and you need a career, and you need to build, like, elbow your way in front of people to get what you want. Like all of that kind of egotistical thinking. It's been blowing up due to social media and all of that stuff. We're just constantly looking at what other people have and try to compare. Or I say we like I know, like I'm all of humanity. Obviously, I'm not, but if I can think this way, if I can be down that hole and be really depressed and having a lot of anxiety, then other people can too. I mean, we're all humans on this planet. We have the same feelings. It comes from different directions, the backgrounds that we have, the way that we're raised, but we're all humans. You know, if a cat is limping around and just hiding and covering itself, it doesn't want to be social, you don't say that cat is like, oh, it's an introverted cat. Like, no, you look at that cat and like, something's probably wrong with this cat, because even though cats are not like social like dogs, we're still social creatures. But if a human is not as social anymore, just keeps to themselves and all of that, we're like, oh, they're probably just that way, you know. It's like, he or she is introverted, you know, it's just the way they are. I don't think so. That's just the insecurities that we have put a word on, like, yeah, no, that's the personality trait. No, it's not. It's insecurities. I mean, I was really introverted when I was younger because I was insecure as hell, and that kept on going with me until I realized that, I'm probably not meant to be this way. This feels wrong. What am I doing wrong? How can these people be so happy and I'm not? I'm just walking around in the quiet me, and not like, oh, I'm so much better than them. Or how can they not think? How are they? Yeah, because they're using feelings. You're not using your feelings, Adam. You're not better. You're just. Oh, I was so egotistical. Oh my God, I'm so happy that I'm getting away from that. And this is actually like, oh, my ego is screaming at me right now. Don't talk about this. Don't share this. Like, what the hell are you doing? You're f***ing complete lunatic of a human being. But here I am talking about it anyways. And I hope that I'm gonna put this in the video as well. I mean, I can just edit this part out if I'm gonna be a pussy. I hope I'm not. Damn, I'm talking a lot now, ain't I? What kind of mood am I in today? What? Don't analyze it. Don't just be in it. Let it be, for f***'s sake. You've analyzed enough for 17 lifetimes. Come on. But well, that's enough psychology for today, I think. I'm gonna keep on doing this and just get it over with. Three out of 4. Oh, my neck hurts. I'm sitting like this. I've been focusing for some time now. But I feel like a lost my ability to speak after that. Oh well, this is a part of me too. Right, that's all 4 of those strips of tape removed. And that's gonna be it for me for today. Like, I'm not ending the video, but yeah, an hour of work done today, and I'm happy with that. That's what I had in me today.
Right, so as I'm editing this, I'm realizing this video is long enough. So we're gonna do just that instead. Let's just finish the episode right here. I'll continue with these rims on the next one, alright? See ya.